Razer is taking over microcenter. Well, actually just one store. But this weekend on March 9th and March 10th, Razer will be doing a takeover of our Tustin, California store. So if you're near our Tustin location, come in to get the best deals on Razer gear up to 50% off. Razer will be there with plenty to show off, some of which you can actually see here with me now. There's also a few surprises they'll have in store. I have a whole assortment of Razer goodies that we're going to take a look at, starting with the Razer Blade 16. This laptop is sleek and powerful. We did a full video on the Razer Blade 16 that you can check out in the description below. The model I have here has an i9-14900HX processor, 32 gigs of RAM, an NVIDIA RTX 4080 GPU, and a 1TB SSD, which I took for a test drive playing Helldivers 2, which, by the way, is my favorite game right now. It looks great on the OLED QHD+ 16:10 ratio 240Hz screen. That's a lot. And I really like the solid build of this aluminum unibody design. It also has a titanium anti-flex plate, so it feels really durable and rugged. The Blade 16 has plenty of I/O ports for all of your peripherals and external monitors. This is the ultimate portable gaming PC on the market right now. While the Blade 16 is a powerful laptop, Razer is always known for their wide range of awesome peripherals. You can have the greatest gaming PC in the world, but the peripherals, like the keyboard, the mouse, and your headset, are how you interact with that PC. And you need top-notch gear to go with your high-end rig. Headsets are always my #1 peripheral that I tell people to focus on. Audio quality, both for game audio and microphone quality, are crucial for any gaming experience to feel truly immersive, and paired with a great mic, you want to annoy your teammates with terrible mic quality. That's where the Razer BlackShark V2 Pro comes in. Now, this is a wireless Bluetooth headset with fantastic sounding 50mm drivers. This is very rugged. I like the foam that's along the top and on the ear cuffs as well. This is memory foam, so when you wear it, it's extremely comfortable to wear for long periods of time. The BlackShark V2 Pro uses Bluetooth 5.2, and it has a 70-hour battery life off of a full charge. Or you can get a 6-hour charge with just 15 minutes of charging. The THX spatial audio has an environmental mode and a competitive mode, so you can tune in to enemy movements in the game, or you can get improved directionality with the spatial audio. There's a volume adjustment knob on the side, so you can adjust your volume on the fly, but there's also a quick mute switch. Now, the unidirectional mic is detachable, so you can use this just for listening, or you can plug in the mic when you're ready to communicate in your game. Now, if you want to step up your microphone game, then you'll definitely want a USB microphone, like the new Seiren V3 Chroma or the Seiren V3 Mini. Now, you can check out our full video on these microphones, but they have a supercardioid pickup pattern for picking up sounds from the front, which would be right here, and they'll reject sound from the rear. This is perfect for vocal isolation, and these are really great if you're looking to get into streaming and you want the best mic quality that you can get. Razer has been in the keyboard and mouse game for almost 20 years, and it shows with the thought and quality that goes into their respective peripherals. The Huntsman V3 Pro is a solid mechanical keyboard that gives great feedback while having some customization available as well. Now, the look of this guy alone is great. It has a brushed aluminum top plate here, and it has textured double-shot PBT keycaps that have a great feel, and they're very grippy, so you're not going to feel your fingers slip off the keys. And you can't forget the full chroma, or RGB, across the keyboard. The Huntsman V3 Pro is a solid keyboard for gaming, but it also feels very good to type on. Now, this uses optical switches, which have small optical sensors that lets light travel across the switch. Now, this allows for adjustable actuations that you can save onto the keyboard, and you can swap them around when needed. It has 40 grams of actuation force, and these switches feel very light and smooth. These have a very linear feedback, so it doesn't have that clicky kind of feel like blue switches would, but honestly, I like linear switches anyway. Now, optical switches have a higher lifespan than traditional mechanical switches, and they can offer less issues with bounce and debounce. Now, the 10 keyless form factor is really nice from an ergonomic standpoint because you don't have the 10 keys on the side here, so you're actually able to keep your mouse a little bit closer so it doesn't feel like you're stretching out too far. Everything feels more compact and ergonomic. Speaking of mice, we have the Viper V3 Hyperspeed, which is a lightweight gaming mouse, weighing in at just 82 grams when you have the AA battery inserted. The Viper V3 has a very ergonomic shape, allowing for different play styles. So whether you like to do a palm kind of grip, which I prefer to do, there's also the claw, or if you do a fingertip style, it works for you. This has a polling rate of 1000 Hertz, but with the hyperpolling dongle, you can get up to 8000 Hertz for the best accuracy. This does come at the cost of battery life, with 280 hours of battery life at 1000 Hertz or 50 hours at 8000 Hertz. Now, when I mentioned Razer puts thought into their peripherals, I have to give a call out to the PTFE skates along the bottom. I've gone through a lot of gaming mice over the years, and I've burned through the skates on those mice. The thing is, I have a very heavy hand when I press down on my mouse, and these PTFE skates are extremely durable, and they're pretty smooth on any surface. So it's the little details that make these things go a long way. The Viper V3 has very clicky mechanical switches, which I prefer in any mouse. I like a very nice tactile click with the mouse buttons. These buttons are rated up to 60 million clicks, so you'll have this mouse working for a long time. Remember, you can get all of these Razer products at your local microcenter, and this weekend, Razer will be at our Tustin, California location with plenty of in-store deals at Tustin only. So make sure you come on by. And if you don't have a microcenter near you, make sure to comment #IWantAMicrocenter near me.